I'm just a normal teenager. I go to school, I have good friends, I do my work, and I have a job. I'm completely normal. Maybe if I keep saying that, it'll be true. You see, it all started 2 weeks ago. I was walking from school to my family's restaurant that I work at, just like every other day, right? Well, that was when I realized I left my phone with my friend Juniper. No big deal. Junie lives just a few blocks down from where I am now, so of course I turned around and started towards her house. Junie and I have been friends since we were 11, so I know exactly where her house is and when they usually get home. I looked at my watch and it was 3:17. Junie usually gets home around 3:15, so it was perfect timing. When I got to her house, I greeted her mother. She's deaf, so I learned a little bit of sign language to talk with her. She's usually quite bubbly and warm, but today she seemed cold and distant, very out of character for her. But I thought that she probably was just having a bad day. I walked into Junie's room and a putrid smell hit me. When I walked in further, I saw her sitting on her bed and staring at the ground, at her shadow. "Junie?" I asked. No reply. "Junie, are you okay?" I said again. I took a step closer and put my hand on her shoulder. This time, she looked up at me, but her eyes, pitch black. And that's not a metaphor. Her eyes were literally as dark as, well, her shadow. I remember jumping back in fear, hearing a shriek, and then waking up in my bed at night. I was covered in a cold sweat and was shivering. I heard my phone buzz, so I picked it up. I saw that it was a text from an unknown number, and it had been sent 3 days ago. It was in Morse code. Junie and I used to text in Morse code, so I'm fluent. That's how I know that the message translates to, "Do you remember?" Wait, who the hell texted at 3 a.m.? Another buzz. This time it was a call. Now, I really shouldn't have picked up, but I was over whatever was going on. "Hello?" I asked, scared shitless. No answer. So I hung up. The next few days are a blur, but I vividly remember the first time I heard them. "You're next," I heard in a whispery voice. I turned around and no one was there. Well, except my shadow. I stared at my shadow. "You're next," it said louder. Now, I know I sound completely insane when I say this, but I could see it smile. I'm not even sure how I know it was a smile. I could just feel it in my bones. "You're next, and you'll take my place," it said. "No," I tried to say in the most calm voice I could muster. "Oh, just wait and enjoy the warmth of the sun before you're me. It's cold down here," it said, and just like that, with a cloud passing above me, the shadow was gone. That was about a week ago. Now I hear everyone's shadows. They tell me secrets, horrible secrets, ones you wouldn't share with anyone. I know my principal is having an affair. I know my classmate is planning a school shooting next Thursday. I know my dad is about to kill my mother. I know my sister's been starving herself. I know my friend is scamming old people out of their money and using it on drugs. They tell me everything and anything because, and I quote, "You're next, so we can trust you." They've told me that they already took Juniper. They told me that I was a shadow once. They told me that everyone was once a shadow and will be a shadow once again. And that made me realize, do you remember was referring to remembering being a shadow. I assumed the message was sent from Junie, the real Junie, the Juniper I've been friends with since grade 6. And Junie, if you're reading this, I just want to say that you were my best friend, and I hope we meet again, because whatever's in your body now sure as hell isn't you. People think reading others' minds would be great, or knowing someone's secrets could be useful, but the truth is, it makes you afraid. I know what my friends are capable of now, and I'm afraid I'm next in line.